Today is post-op day 4, which means it's my husband's 5th day in the hospital after having major abdominal surgery to remove a pancreatic tumor. So for context, hi, I'm Annie. I'm 53. I'm a nurse. I work night shift. I have for 18 years. And if you don't follow me already, follow me. I promise not always to be Debbie Downer about cancer and shit, but that's my life right now. So that's what I'm sharing, I guess. This isn't the usual stuff that I share, but it's all I got to share right now because it's like taking over my life. Usually I'm traveling or I'm doing something for myself, putting myself first, because that's what we do when women turn 50. And you know, the whole we do not care club. Well, we don't care about other people. Or that's not even true, but we care more about ourselves and we start putting ourselves first. But whatever, that's not why I'm here today. I'm here out on a walk with my dog before I go back to the hospital, where I've been for most of the last 5 days. In February, my husband was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He luckily has a rare kind of cancer that is called a neuroendocrine tumor. It's not the fast-growing kind of pancreatic cancer, so we're lucky, because if it was fast, it was probably going to be too fast. So in February, he was diagnosed, and it took a while to get all the scans and biopsy results and all of that, and he was going to have surgery either April, May, but then the doctor was like, if you have surgery then, you're probably not going to Thailand. We had this trip to Thailand planned. And then he said, go to fucking Thailand because it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the kind of surgery. It's not going to change the outcome. Go and live your best life and get ready for a fucking fight. So that's what we did. So he had surgery 5 days ago. It's post-op day 4. And he's doing well today. It was a little sketch earlier on, and yesterday he seems to be progressing in a positive way. So he had the surgery on July 2nd, and it took, I don't know, about 4.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. They didn't think that they were going to be able to, or they didn't know if they were going to be able to remove the tumor or not because of how it was growing and wrapped around some important blood vessels and stuff like that. So going into surgery, we weren't sure what was going to happen, but they were able to get it all. That was probably like the biggest relief of my life when I heard the doctor say that. So now my husband doesn't have cancer in his body. He just has to recover from having part of his pancreas removed, the lymph nodes, and his entire spleen. The spleen has immune effects, and we have to see how his body learns how to protect itself now. So he had to get a bunch of vaccines that most people don't have to get a while ago. And we just have to see. We have to see how the pancreas responds to being cut in half and spilling out all of its contents into my husband. And how his body responds in creating insulin. He was already a type 2 diabetic, and that is gonna be a process of figuring that out. So far in the hospital, he's been needing occasional insulin, but he hasn't been eating. Yesterday was the first day he got clear liquids, so he hadn't eaten in 4 days, and now today they gave him a breakfast tray, and so that's why I'm home. I've been there a lot, and I just came home last night to stay and sleep and try to do a few things. I'm walking my dog today, and I need to start taking better care of myself because I've been eating like shit, and my gut is now telling me to stop eating like shit. And I haven't been sleeping well, and this is where I gotta start taking care of myself again, because it seems like he's gonna be okay. So I've been keeping it real on this app for a few years now, mostly. Sometimes I just have fun, but I guess I'm being real today. So if you're a prayer, please keep praying, because we're not out of the woods completely yet. Today they're removing all 4 nerve blocks. He started out with 9 lines coming in and out of his body. When I left last night, he had 7. And today we get to remove 4 of them. So he'll be down to just 3 lines. He might get to shower. He might get to do some things to take care of himself. And I gotta cry now so I don't cry there. So it's all good. Things are moving in the right direction at this point. But we've been through a lot in the last few days. So if you're a prayer, please keep praying. If you're a fucking witch, cast a spell. And just send us your good energy, because I need help. I need to be lifted up right now so that I can be strong, because we're doing good. But the effects of all of this are catching up to me. So anyway, I'm still a badass bitch. And if you need a weighted vest, this is a good one. Right, Bo? 2 more things to say. Fuck cancer and fuck Trump.